Well, you know, it turned out not to be such a crazy idea. Putting the um, putting the liquid plastic in the world in order to um, solidify it, because that happened immediately. Whereas with the plant, it uh, or with the smart with the chest, the heating frame around it, it takes time. Of course, I don't exactly know what else you can um, make by cooling stuff down. All right, so we've got upgrades for the drones. We can use. Well, I have speed upgrades here, don't I? It doesn't look like I got any other upgrades though. But at least I got the speed one. The speed upgrade. Well, it takes lubricant and sugar or glycerol. But you need a fluid mixer for that. Although that's to make biodiesel, and I get more speed upgrades. Well, those are nice. I suppose I could use them. And these inventory upgrades are used for, well, drones and controllers, really. But it does help to have them carry stuff. Well, and I finally got some compressed iron as a reward. I could always use some of that. Also, programmable drones. You can make a programmer for your drones, and that is how I think you make drones of different purposes. But I'm going to need 2 more. I'm going to need 6 more turbine blades. Notice I have some dye in here. That helps. Some red dye. That's used in the programming table. Well, I'm waiting for that. What about the rest of these upgrades? Range upgrades use bows and arrows. I know I could make more efficient use of the lapis lazuli, but I already have so much of it. Do I have any spare? Well, I got arrows lying around. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Do I have any spare bows? I probably do. I tend to get a lot of these. When fighting stuff. Well, I got bows of different kinds. None of that. You think this bow would work, even though it's a bit used? Apparently it did work. I wasn't expecting that. I always figured that an item used in crafting had to be in perfect condition for it to be used in crafting. Pressure in the chamber's running a bit low. I don't remember exactly how much pressure it takes to make turbine blades, but okay. And what about standby upgrades to keep the drones waiting until they're needed again? Well, that just needs a bed and some redstone torches. And I don't have enough wool. But I got enough string to make wool. And I'll use these planks because there's an odd number of them. Make a bed and standby upgrade right there. Keep the drones waiting for when you need them next. Got all of them? No. Still waiting on one more. Alright. Item life upgrade. Well, that's not too bad. Clock, apples. Do I have apples? I must have. Yeah. I know I've got apples. Alright, well. I can make all of this right here. There we go. Now what's my reward? A better Pneumaticcraft reward. Okay, and that's all the turbine blades. What was I going to... Didn't know those were there. Alright, let's see. And there we have it, our very own... Wait, what do I not... Oh, it has to be black stained glass. Well, that's not exactly going to be that big of a problem. I have... got all these ink sacs. I can make black dye out of those. There. Now maybe what I... Didn't mean to do that. Maybe what I ought to do is put this programmer somewhere. Like here. Let me see how this thing works. There's my drone. So I could put a drone in here and then... use these pieces, put them together like this. This is for an attack drone. What are the oh my goodness, there's a lot of stuff here. Oh, you can customize it. You can put it back where it... Oh, I was hoping I'd be able to put it back where it... put it back somewhere where I got it so that... So you can plug in... Well, what if I wanted to make an attack drone? I could plug an area upgrade in here. Specify an area... Oh wow, I didn't want to do that either. It takes up too much space. What are all the rest of these? These are for taking from and putting into inventories. Is there anything that plugs into these things here? I can't see anything. Well, there's text. I don't know what that does exactly, but still, you get the point. And if you've got like or an actual program programmed into the drone, you can make. Oh wait, what are these things? They're programming puzzle pieces. I found some in a. This programmer I think uses them. But what exactly for, I'm not sure. Doesn't exactly say anything, does it? What the? Okay, I don't know what that did, but here we go. That's how you clear the bits away. I didn't really mean to use it, but when programming a drone, it uses the puzzle pieces in your inventory, apparently. I don't plan on using this drone anyway. I mean, automation's a good enough resource and all, but only if you really want to. Okay, now surprisingly enough, I actually can make this stuff because it doesn't require any advanced. Okay, any advanced. Well, any of that assembly line stuff that you can see in here. I still can't get my hands on the parts needed for the assembly table. But this remote, at its heart, there's a GPS tool, which I got as a reward. But then you need electrical components, transistors and capacitors. Now, in real life, you're definitely gonna need other stuff like resistors, diodes, integrated circuits. But doing it this way. Okay, so let's see. What's my bill of materials look like? Okay, so I need 4 capacitors for this part here. And some cyan dye. Cyan is bluish green. I should have that. GPS tool I have. The 4 transistors I already have. Plastic sheets. Well, I'll just show you how these things are made in a pressure chamber with gold, redstone, and plastic sheets, and for the transistors, and gold slime apparently, and plastic sheets for the capacitors. And it's all done at 1 bar. At least I think the transistors are done at 1 bar. Yeah, 1 bar. Of course, in real life, they use things like semiconductors and dielectrics, but this isn't exactly real life, is it? Fortunately, I got enough of these in dungeon loot not to need to make them in the pressure chamber. So first things first, what kind of... Do I have cactus green anywhere? Do I have cactuses anywhere? Well, actually, I do have cacti. I had those plants. I was growing them in occultism. I forget exactly why I needed them. That's where the other crafting table went. I never took it back from occultism. Okay, well, why do I... So I could use... So I only need like 1 more green dye. I can go over to the machine room. Actually, no, I've got a redstone on furnace, and it's only 1 thing. I can cook it right here. And then, there we go, cyan dye. Now the other dye I need is, I think, gray. Am I right in saying that? Yeah, just gray, not light gray. Do I have any gray dye already? I can swear I used it for something else. I don't remember what, but it was something. Oh, and I have it, but the only problem is that it's made in twos. So I need, but I should have white dye somewhere. Maybe I already have it here. Yeah, I do. Okay, so that's that part of it done. Gotta queue this up here in the JEI. So I'll use the chest, which I apparently have here, and do I need a chest here? Yeah, I do need a chest. I use these. I didn't know I had another chest hanging around either. And there it is, the remote. What's it do? Well, I guess it's a bit like the programming table, but from anywhere. Plus it works with redstone. Have a look at how many chests I have. So what did I get out of the legendary? Well, I was hoping for a one of those things that's available with through Amazon, or not actually Amazon. Well, the problem now is that I've gone as far as I can go without having any. Without using Amazon, and as you can see, nothing at all is in stock. I mean, you think that nothing's ever in stock. So what I'm going to do is this: I'm gonna see. I'm gonna explore some villages, see if I can find any villagers to trade with, and then level them up. Theoretically, I should be able to level them up enough so that I'll get I may or may not be able to get stuff like the PCB blueprints and what was that other thing? Oh, and the programming, the assembly programs. But everything else is pretty much finished. Oh, wait, no, it isn't. Oh, lordy. How could I have missed that? So this is... So, there's pneumatic armor. Which works by being charged with pressure. And as you can see, they all seem to be more or less alike. A finished PCB, compressed iron armor pieces, and air canisters, however many are necessary. But let me paw through my collection of armor and see exactly what I have in terms of compressed iron armor. I'm almost positive I have. Okay, so see here I've got the compressed iron helmet. the compressed iron leggings, the compressed iron chest plates, and I've got compressed iron boots, but I'm a little iffy as to whether or not they'll work if they've got wear and tear on them. Let me see if I can find some brand new ones. Yeah, here we go. Actually, what I ought to do to clear out some space, take two of them that are worn out a little, combine them together to fix them in. I can't do that? Well, that sounds a little too arbitrary for my taste. Okay, there we go. Now these things will lose their enchantments when they've when they've been made into, when they're crafted into stuff. But that's not a problem. At least not as far as the because I got better armor anyway. A couple of different kinds of better armor. So let's see, how many Arcanisters have been getting? 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 times, well, that means I need 24 pipes, but I think I got enough of those. 22 times 4 is 88. That's 88 compressed iron ingots. So how many do I have already? 47 of them. Well, I know what I need to do now. I'm going to start running low on iron again. I'll just take some out of here. Make them into blocks. Like that. I have 47 of them, but wait, how many tubes do I have? 45, yeah, certainly that's enough. In that case, you know what, I might as well just make enough of these blocks to cover the cost of the armor. I've already got finished PCBs. Don't need to worry about them. Some of these also require plain old blocks of, plain old ingots of compressed iron. 1.97, that's a little low. Wait a minute. Suppose I wanted to make a block of compressed iron. How would I do that? 2 bars. No wonder. Well, that got it going anyway. I think compressed iron just goes by 2 bars. The major drawback here, however, is that there needs to be room. But I think there is room to make 7 air canisters. So let's see. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clear the recipe. And there we go. For the chest plate, the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The pants only need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the boots only need, well, 4. Wait, am I out of this stuff already? No, I'm not. I just thought I was finished before I actually was. But the boots need 4 of them. That means 1, 2. See, there isn't enough. But I think 1 more compressed block ought to cover it. So while that's cooking, I'm going to make the compressed pants. And then... Wait. The pants only needed 2 of them? Nah, it couldn't have been. Oh, wait, no, I must have already made 2 before I ran out. That's right. 1. Got to put these in. 2. And there. A full suit of compressed armor. Gotta make an armor stand for these. Now that needs smooth stone. Now, if I remember correctly, make smooth stone. Oh, you smelt stone. That's it. And then the stone cutter should be able to, yeah. I might already have some smooth stone lying around, though. Yeah, I knew I had some. So let me just go back. Now, the armor stand is a vanilla item, but it was one of those items that that Terraria had first, and Terraria is a lot like Minecraft, but it's 2D, but there's more to it. There's like more metals you can get in its base. In its I guess you could say vanilla version. So I'm going to put this armor stand here and add the helmet, the chest stuff, the pants, and the boots, and that's what it'll look like. Okay, now what did I get for that? 4 epic loot crates. The helmet gives you night vision, ability to track blocks, and scuba gear. The chest plate gives you magnet upgrade, auto tool charging, block launcher, and its own elytra. That's, yeah, elytras are really hard to find, as you saw before. Leggings, run and jump, speed, boots, step assist, negates fall damage, swim speed, and creative. Oh my goodness me, creative flight. Well, it's easier to get creative flight in Pneumaticraft than it is to get it in Mechanism. But I imagine that in both cases, you need, well, in Mechanism fuel, or in Mechanism charge, in Pneumaticraft pressure. Which reminds me, I still can't make any other source of pressure except the one I've got right here, this air compressor. That kind of it does kind of rub me the wrong way, but anyway, I'm gonna go find some villages, and there may or may not be one with a Pneumaticraft villager, and if there is one with a Pneumaticraft villager, then I'll start leveling up the Pneumaticraft villager until, and this is only theory, but until I can get the trades that are available in through not actually Amazon.